DHG Industries. Check out my YouTube page. There should be a couple links. One should lead to Georgia's Pampering, which is a Bath & Body homemade products. Very good. I use them myself. The other one's probably leading to my defunct either Twitter or WordPress. I'll have to go and fix that, so ignore the other link. In the description for this stream, and maybe even for the video once it's archived, there is a link to the DHG Industries Facebook and to my Amazon wish list. If you want to help make me feel better, go ahead and use the link. It also donates to my charity of choice, which is the ASPCA. Alright, so I am going to be going and turning off my mods, and then we are going to start a survival mode game. That is what I'm going to be playing with the stream for the foreseeable future until I actually beat the game in one of the endings and everything. This is going to be a very interesting and trying playthrough, because I did try to play it once before in survival mode, and gave up pretty quickly because there's a lot of micromanaging of resources and everything. So I'm doing this for you guys. I came up with the idea last night while I was reading. I was having a night last night, so I ended up just reading the entire night. And today is not good either, but I need something to distract myself. So we are doing this broadcast, and we're going to do survival mode, and hopefully I won't cuss too much. So this is going to be interesting. Just to warn you guys, the way this works, if you don't already know, is that I have to watch how much sleep I get. I have to watch how much water and food that I eat and drink. I have to watch how much of any kind of anything that I have in my inventory, because even ammo now weighs actually weighs something. So I have to be choosy about what kind of junk I pick up, how heavy it is, what weapons I use and how heavy they are, what ammo I have with me, because I can't carry all the different types of ammo with me, because of the weight restrictions and everything. Stim packs do not heal the way they do in normal gameplay at all. They heal over time, and they don't heal as much, and the enemies are harder, and it's easier to die. Much, much easier to die. So, this is going to be an uphill battle, and I might cuss, I might rage, but I am determined to play through this for you guys, to show you a real, at least on my channel. I know there's probably other people out there who have done it, but I want to show you guys a real playthrough in survival mode, at least from the way I do it, and hey, I might learn something new, because it was set to easy this time, but I had been playing in very hard mode, so I made it easier just because I wanted something fun to do.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him
That
dead.
wasn't too challenging.
You think?
Absolutely.
Excuse
Now
me.
get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Alright, so I always play as Nate, so let's see. This is my favorite face.
I
My
like
favorite
it.
hairstyle.
Makes you look younger.
My favorite color of hair. I basically make the guy look like
bad.
I wish
Not
I could
bad.
look. And didn't get a chance. I did not get born. with the genes for this. So
Yeah, not bad.
There's something different. What is it?
eh.
Looking good, if I do say so myself.
Pardon me if I keep sniffling in your ear. I'm having allergies or something today.
My handsome husband.
Well, hello, handsome.
No, Ducky. Why do you wait until I'm broadcasting,
As
dude?
handsome as the day we met.
Alright, time to
My turn, big
make
guy.
Nora look more than just generic.
Sweetie, you like my nose, right?
Ducky.
You're beautiful, you know that?
Hold on a second, guys. What? Dog. Ah, you gotta be careful, dude. My hernia is sensitive today. Hi. What is your issue, huh? What? Hi. Are you just trying to love me because you know that I'm not feeling good today, huh? You're shedding like crazy, huh? Go on. Get down. Oh, go. Okay. You stay there. I'll continue doing Nora. Shadow. That
Oh,
one.
yeah. Yeah, that works.
Kinda like the freckles. Take that off. Yep. I can't really tell the difference there. They put them so low that I don't understand why. Anyway, let's see. Keep those on.
Looking good, huh?
Sometimes I think they put them in because they're, I guess they consider them genetic blemishes or something, and Sean could end up with them, I guess.
I have
Just
the
keep
best
that hair then.
hairdresser. I swear.
Alright. Really? Okay. Just give her muscles. There we go. Alright.
Just slide in here.
That's the first time I've used that face for Nora. I've done East Indian, I've done African American, I've done all sorts of different ones.
Hey, hon.
Why don't you see if breakfast is ready?
Forgive me if I'm all over the place with my camera. I'm doing this one-handed because my dog wants to be on my lap right now. Aw, Ducky. I love you too. Yes, I do. Oh, come on.
Good old USA. Ah, broken again. We really need to get those vacation photos developed. War never changes. Got that right. No need to get dressed twice.
Go on, if you're gonna get down. Otherwise, stop being fussy. Jerk. Come on. Just chill, dude.
Ah, good morning, sir. Your coffee. 173.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Room 2.
I forgot that I took the subtitles off. I'll put them back on.
Perfection. And today's newspaper just delivered.
Thanks, Cosworth.
Of course, sir.
Grognak the Barbarian and the Jungle of the Bat Babies. My favorite. More of the same. Sugar bombs. 100% daily value of sugar. Looks like the milk got delivered.
Sounds like
Never gonna
someone
find that
being
dog.
stinky. I shall attend to young Sean.
You know, I was nervous at first, but Codsworth's really good with Sean.
Nuka-Cola. Ice cold. Saddle up Salisbury steak. Rated A+. How can someone so small drink so much? I'm so proud of her. It's a little early to be drinking. Now, who left those here? Bunch of our old holotape recordings.
And you can turn this on, but I'm not going to.
Can you get that? It's probably that salesman.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency.
I wonder if anybody else
assure you.
noticed that the Vault-Tec guy looks a lot like Howard. One of the producers or directors or whatever for this game.
Then I'm glad you caught up with me.
Oh, me too. You have no idea. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault.
Don't look. Right there,
Vault
look.
111.
But there's room for my entire family, right?
Of course, of course. Minus your robot, naturally. In fact, you're already cleared for entrance. It's just a matter of verifying some information. Don't want there to be any holdups in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. Won't take but a moment.
Sure, let's do it.
Splendid. Splendid. Now, let's see.
Okay. I'm naming him after one of my favorite characters from Bones. That wasn't a main character. Gordon. Anyway.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna
It was an
walk
actual
into
name of a character
Congratulations
played by...
on being
Oh,
prepared
God.
for the future.
Thanks again.
Can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. But he's a well-known British actor.
For you and Sean,
And
no prices too
not only
high.
did he play Gordon, but he played Oscar Wilde in the
have my
movie a
moments.
long time ago.
Mr. Gordon.
Mr.
Sean has
Gordon.
been changed, but he absolutely
Gordon.
refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
You heard Codsworth. Go on.
I know it's ridiculous, but I'm like super anal about closing all the doors. I even closed Sean's room on our way to the living room, or before we leave for the vault.
Spin them over.
Not that it affects anything, but you know.
Here's my idea.
I also want to point out something I'll show you guys before we leave to go to the
Listen,
vault.
after breakfast, I was
But the
thinking
windows
we should
don't
have a
open.
test with it. Weather should hold up.
Will it be like that night in the park a year ago?
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth, what's wrong?
The easiest way to show you is go over here. But look. The windows are sealed from the inside. There's no way to open them. Makes me wonder how sanitary and comfortable it was to be in the house in the summertime.
Flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions.
Gotta wait for Nora to get out here.
What?
We seem to have lost
What did
contact
he
with our
say?
field stations.
Oh, no.
We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
I've got Sean. Let's go.
Codsworth, stay safe, buddy.
And your family as well, sir? Oh, my.
Not that he acknowledges that you do that later on in the game.
Evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
That's absurd! I am all set.
You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop me. Okay. I'm reporting this!
If you're in
Hey
the
there.
program,
Are
step
they letting
forward.
you in?
Otherwise, return
Not
home.
me. Someone's gonna hear about this.
Tell me if you're registered. If you're not, you don't get in.
We need to get in.
We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Good luck,
You two,
ma'am.
follow me.
God
Come
help
on.
us all.
What's gonna happen to all those people outside the
We're doing
gate?
everything we can. Now keep moving.
You can actually take as much time as you want getting to the vault. The only thing that'll set off the nukes prematurely is if you leave the area, and then it'll set off, and you have to restart from where you were talking to Codsworth before you leave the house with the news bulletin and everything.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay.
It's just like I discovered that if
Both
you're
of
in
you.
first
We love
person,
you
when you
too.
get on the platform, you cannot go to third person, and vice versa. From what I've discovered. Anyway.
Hold on.
Someone in a forum somewhere pointed out that as close as Nate, Nora, and Sean and stuff were, that they should be covered in third-degree burns and blind from the atomic blast. I've talked to people before and pointed out that Sean should have been irradiated just as much as everybody else, because radiation was in Nuka-Cola, which means that his genes were already damaged when he was born, and yeah, I try not to think about the realistic things that they just completely ignore in this game,
We'll get everyone situated
like
in
the
your
kid
new
in the
home.
fridge and stuff.
Vault 111.
Yeah.
A better future underground.
The kid in the fridge actually got a reaction from the Bethesda team, basically saying it's a video game, stop overanalyzing.
Step over to the table. Take a seat.
You'll need your suits before we can take you further.
Thanks. What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
You find that guy dead later.
See? This is our new home.
Oh, you're gonna
He's the
love
only one with a Pip-Boy.
This is one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you.
Unless somebody stole it off of him.
Everything
I don't
we
know.
have. Sir?
You read the terminals and it tells you that there was a mutiny and an
How
uprising
long do you think we'll be down here?
and everything.
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation.
I'm not going to be doing that in-depth thing for you guys where I like go into the terminals and read them to you or whatever.
For the future.
But they're going to die anyway. This place was not outfitted for long-term
Just step in here and put your
non-frozen people.
Who's my little guy? I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
There he is. See? Daddy's not going far.
all set?
Hun?
Just step
Go
inside
ahead, hun.
and put on your
I'll
phone.
take Sean with me.
Jack pointed out recently about how everybody seems to be changing clothes right there in the middle of everywhere with
Before we head deep.
no modesty at all.
Time for a whole new life.
I pointed out to him that if they're not going to be realistic to a lot of other things, they're not going to make us roleplay going into the bathroom to change clothes and then coming back. Not that there's more than maybe 2 bathrooms, I think, in the entire place. I'm hoping that somebody in the Creation Club makes more vault quests, because there is not as many vaults in this game as there have been in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, and I really like doing the vault adventure quests and seeing what kind of messed up things that Vault Tech did.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
So, and most of the ones we find this time are empty. Like the one underneath the school that's got the gunners in it. The gunners took over. Like sometimes you found raiders and the ones in Fallout 3, but they, as far as I can tell, even though there's like a connection, but it looks like there might be a connection between the gunners and the kids that were in the vault. There's no actual vault dwellers or anything in there. Vault 88, which was one of the major DLCs from Bethesda, is got the ghouls, but they're not. Other than the Overseer, it's not really, and it wasn't finished. So you're actually you build it yourself. Vault 81 is the only one that's got actual vault dwellers still in it, and everything. It just feels like they focus more on post-war society in general than they focused on exploration, because there are a lot of things, a lot of places on the map and everything. There's Far Harbor, there's Nuka World, there's Vault 88. There's also a lot of other places like hotels and whatnot. But it just feels like
there has to be a release.
There could be more.
Come on.
More vaults.
Oh God!
I mean, this was a major metropolitan area that the Massachusetts Commonwealth, especially around Cambridge and Boston and everything, there were a lot of people. It's a college town, for Christ's sake. In this one it's a CIT, but the Massachusetts MIT, it's not only a major college, or university, it's also a major research and stuff place. And so there's like thousands, if not millions, of people in Boston and the surrounding areas. I mean, Cambridge is a major Ivy League school as well. So yeah, it's just weird. Cambridge is in the UK. Maybe I'd have to go look at it again. I did not go to college. I have a high IQ. I'm very intelligent, but I don't know everything. I know. I said I'm not gonna pick it. I'm gotta be careful about weight and everything. But right now, it doesn't really matter inside the vault to getting to Sanctuary. It doesn't matter if I'm overburdened or not. There is no fast travel. So I don't know if I mentioned that before, but there is no fast travel when you're in survival mode. So I'm going to be walking everywhere. Everywhere. Just warning. It's another reason why it's kind of boring playing survival mode, besides the fact that you have to pay attention to your stats and stuff so much. Red Menace. Close that one. There's nothing in there either. Close that one. Just because I can. Alright. Run. I've actually gone through there before and got hit by one of the arcs. It doesn't kill you right away, at least not in the mode that I was playing, but it does hurt. Damn. See what I mean about things not being the same? Normally one drink and my health would be full. Alright, I don't have my Pip-Boy yet. I was trying to bring up the Pip-Boy so I could put the glasses on to help with my perception. Totally forgot about that.
Nice. attack later.
Except for I'm not going to. The Cryolator is kind of cool and everything, but it's not a really good viable weapon. And it's just kind of funny. Yeah, you can get sick, by the way. So I don't come get it. Plus, you can't put it in a normal display. You have to get like a powered, one of those glass-powered displays, and then you have to situate it yourself into it. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Damn it. I'll just kill you when you get here. There we go. And I'm gonna have to go heal myself at the sink in the bathroom back there. Not taking risks. And I'm not using stim packs until I absolutely have to in the game. Because they are rare. Make that sound for a while because I was like rabbit punching the X button. Oh, Roy, let's get out of here. I gotta kill 2 more freaking security baton. Right here. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Barely got it out of the floor. Just a second jumpsuit and ammo. More ammo. And good boy. I've actually put hours upon hours upon hours into this game, in the various difficulties up to very hard. I only played survival mode once, like I said early on in this stream, for about an hour or 2, maybe one session, so we anywhere between 3 to 6 hours. What's going on right now? Oh, adrenaline's going. All right, let's get out of here. Flashing lights, it makes my eyes go wonky. My eyes are light sensitive. I'm not epileptic. I don't have seizures, but my eyes are light sensitive, so the bright flashes make my eyes go funny because they're trying to adjust rapidly. Yeah, like we had much of a choice. Vault-Tec had a monopoly on actual protection from nuclear fallout. Oh, by the way, I'm hoping that the next Fallout, years down the road now, because it's going to take at least 5. You know, most games have a 5-year cycle, unless there's something like Call of Duty or whatever, and then you get maybe a 1 or 2 year cycle depending. But Nick and Nora were not a typical American family within this world. They were well-to-do. You know, upper middle class. Nora was a lawyer. Nick was a soldier. And was giving speeches at veterans halls and stuff. They never really, even in the stuff that I have found in-game about the speeches and everything, they never really covered whether or not he was being paid or if they were volunteer speeches. But considering a comic book like Grognak the Barbarian that he talked about are like $20 to $30 a magazine or comic book, and everything was highly pricey and highly regulated because of the fact that this was a resource war, you know, for everything. Anybody who lived in this kind of neighborhood, this was at the time, you know, I don't know if anybody else paid attention, but this is the only neighborhood that had these type of houses in this entire Commonwealth area. Everything else was old brick and mortar or wood. I think that maybe there's one other neighborhood that has supermutants, I believe, that has this kind of thing. But there was a brand new build just like this one. So these were really super modern, brand new developments, which means they were very expensive to live here. And Nick and Nora's house, if you pay attention to the floor plans in the houses that haven't fully collapsed, Nick and Nora's house had the top of the line everything and was one of the bigger homes in the neighborhood when it came to floor plan. And they were the only people in the neighborhood that had a Mr. Handy. So, yeah. That's a thing. They had the nice brand new car, they had the nice brand new house, they had the top of the line everything in that house. In one of the up and coming neighborhoods. You know, all that. So, like, they were not the typical anything. And I would like to, in the future, see Bethesda, or somebody even in a mod, if they wanted to, well, they could, I guess, in a mod show some of the poorer people. Because even the people who made it into vaults, it was either a lottery selection, because you saw that in Fallout 3, where it was a neighborhood lottery that chose who got in. But it was mainly the wealthy that made it into the vaults. People who could afford to pay the most likely high amount of money to get in it, because Vault-Tec, if you pay attention, Vault-Tec didn't ever expect the bombs to actually fall. Nobody did. They were going to use the vaults as a way to experiment on people by running, that's not what I was trying to do, by running an emergency or a test run. And basically they were doing R&D. And I mean, Braun ended up in that one in Fallout 3 where he had people's consciousness caught in the vault that he was in, and that was his reward. Ooh. I turned my mods off and then came in here right away, and so it's giving me the same thing that my mod did without actually having the mod on. Alright, so terminals, at least for today, are going to be easier to work with. When I play tomorrow, unless I turn my mods on and play an easier game tonight, it'll go back to normal where I have to actually, make guesses. I'm doing my normal run where I come up to the bridge here and I do all of this, and then I go to get the bloat flies and bitch. Means I'm gonna have to hold on. I have to make food anyway, but I was gonna put it off for a little bit. Let's see. Checking the stuff outside, because if I don't, then I'll forget and I'll have to go in and out of workshop mode to pick stuff up or to get rid of it. I'll have to, like, you know, scrap the small little things. Bottle caps. I promise I will not quote Codsworth this time. Fatigue. Because Nate needs sleep. Yay. Okay. So, I believe there's no waiting, like you can't sit down and wait somewhere as well. And you can only save your game by sleeping in a bed. Like I said, survival mode's kind of a pain in the ass. So let's test this. Okay, you can wait, but it would probably affect your water and fatigue levels and everything. You know, your hydration levels. Oh, blue Nuka-Cola shirt. Yay. Stim packs. Always good. And see how the fatigue's affecting my my agility points? Thirst will do that too, and you're supposed to monitor all of this stuff. See, once I sleep, I'll lose my adrenaline boost. So I think I'll besides switching over to pistol, I think I'll wait to do that. Do I want to do Minutemen? Not really. Let's just do Army. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. Around the hair. And we're gonna go in here and kill the 3 bloat flies and gather the stuff off of them. Where's the 3rd bloatfly? Usually 3 bloatflies in here. Oh. My VATS wouldn't have been that great from here anyway, from there anyway, so I wasn't gonna... Oh, come on, really? To remind me to clear this place out. Put the gun away, I don't need it right now. Alright. Oop. Good thing I found a good amount of bobby pins so far. Up from here. Up. Up, come on. There. Go.
Got it.
I got the hiccups a little bit. Oh, if you want to try something really tasty, and you should try getting going to Starbucks, or if you can make it yourself, you can try the mixture yourself. But get coconut milk, mix it into a mocha frappuccino. I forgot, when you get overburdened, something happens. What is it? Yeah, see? I'm getting damaged. Yay! Fucker. It's a slow drain. You can watch my hit points get drained down. But since I'm gonna try sleeping once I get this all cleared out, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna put stuff into that thing here. I come back for you. Alright. That's like insane. Alright. It's instinctual. I can't stop myself from picking shit up. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, I'm overburdened again. Find something to put it in. Alright, there we go. There we go. I'll come back for it. Mainly just trying to get the stuff that, you know, Stimpaks, blowfly meat, stuff like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, okay, they're all. Okay. Oh, that was luck.
Nice.
Okay, everything's clear of enemies. You know, you can actually just, you know, claim it. Alright, so, ashtray. I'm gonna need those. Okay. I'm going to go into build mode. Or workshop mode, however you want to think of it. You, my friend, go over here. Go there. So used to having mods on and being able to just scrap everything. Okay. Which means I'm going to have to build higher up than I normally do so that I don't have the bushes and brambles and twigs and crap coming through my floors. Also means I'm going to have to actually forage for building materials. Alright, let's see. Let's do that. Okay. So I gotta make temporary, because I'm not going to use Sanctuary as my actual base. So I'll make a temporary outdoor living area here. I gotta go grab the other things. Alright. Doing all this, I might as well get rid of stuff along the way. Way. Store that for a bit later. I may not live in Sanctuary, but I make sure that I put dog meat here. I know I haven't cleared these, so I'm gonna be doing what I hate, which is, you know, having to nitpick everything. I can't do that one yet. Cap stash right there. Just there we go. Okay. My goal, short-term goals are to clear Sanctuary of everything that I can clear out without mods, and then start building for the incoming Concord people, you know, Mama Murphy, Preston, the Longs, Sturgis, all of them, so that I can get them here farming the things I need them to farm, and generally just hopefully being happy. I can usually get them to like 81 fairly easy. It's getting them to 100 that's kind of a pain in the ass, but thankfully I'm not gonna do a minimum ending, so that will not be a factor. I won't be doing any of Preston's quests at all. But it does mean that since I'm not going to be making settlements, or even really doing settlement anything, if I can help it, it means that I have to set up this settlement specifically to be my my home base. I'll be setting up my place at the Red Rocket eventually once I've gotten some resources together to build. That means, you know, going out exploring and picking up stuff and bringing it back as I can, making multiple trips if I have to, that sort of thing. Scrapping everything, obviously, in Sanctuary so that I can use what resources are left over from building Sanctuary's settlement to build my own little place there. And my home base at the Red Rocket will actually be like what I call a miniature settlement, because I'll have Sheffield with me at the Red Rocket. Maybe. I might change my mind on that. It depends on how I feel once I get to that point. Because there's no way in survival mode that I will easily be able to sneak my way out to Diamond City to grab him anytime soon. I'm going to keep going until the sun starts to set, and then I'll go sleep in that bed that you guys saw me build. I was about to say you seen me build. That is so not good grammar. Okay, I'm going to move these forward so I'm not having to constantly... That goes like that. Gets like that. This gets over here. That's another scrap my settlement thing that I like, is that the lamp or lantern just doesn't magically disappear. Okay. I have to go grab the chemistry station, and I should have everything that I need for the time being set up in that driveway, and I'll be able to slowly clean this place out. Get things established. I know I keep getting like sidetracked, but damn it, I need to get rid of some of this stuff. Okay. I wonder if Bethesda will ever get around to fixing the hydroponics scientist lady in Vault 81. She talks about needing fertilizer. She actually kind of semi-gives you the quest, and then if you go back and talk to her, she never actually takes the fertilizer from you. Alright, so peckish from food, and I'm thirsty apparently. See what that does? Doesn't that suck? I don't normally play this mode. Alright, so I need to eat. There. Really? That wasn't enough to sate my thirst or my... that was enough. So 2 grilled roaches and 2 bottles of water fixed it. I wonder if I take a nap, if it'll fix the other thing. What time is it? Might as well stay up and fixing and cleaning out places and shit. Alright. It's... And I'm not gonna get fancy with my builds like I would normally. There we go. With the slow resources, you know, well, not slow. With the lack of resources at the moment and everything, I'm not gonna get fancy. I will just build what I need to build to survive, and build what they need bare minimum to from Concord. And I need to save one of those radios. I keep forgetting. More than one would be awesome, but I need to at least save one. Hi, Ducky. Do you have to go outside? To go potty? Okay, give me a second. Alright guys, there's going to be a brief intermission. I'm going to pause the game. I have to take the dog out. I will be muting my microphone, and I will return as soon as possible. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Let's see. What was it? Alright. Pardon me for yawning. All this stuff. Everything. Let me delete. I love this game. I love Skyrim. I like, I love Fallout 3. I loved Fallout New Vegas, which I know was actually made by the actual original creators to a Fallout franchise. But there are some glaringly obvious mistakes in how they cataloged or trimmed out some of the places that just irritate the holy living hell out of me. Like, look at this. Most of it is in here. No, I'm not allowed to delete it. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was some parts of the fence that I shouldn't have been able to delete because it was outside the green area that I was able to delete, and others that were in the green area that I wasn't allowed to delete. And or scrap, however you want to put it, just irritates me so bad because it's such a stupid mistake that could be fixed with like a hot fix. Doesn't even, they don't even have to do a full update for them because there's not very many of them. The mistakes that I mean, but they don't care. It's kind of like the Plate of Doom, not the Plate of Doom. The Sign of Doom in Skyrim in the first town you go into. Not Whiterun, the other one. I can't remember. I haven't played Skyrim in weeks. Or the plate that you can, if you put it in just the just right spot and jump on it, you can get your thrown across the map. And they never fixed them. Those very obvious glitches. And it irks me, because I guess I'm slightly a perfectionist when it comes to my own projects and stuff. And I have my own ideas of perfection and all that stuff, and so do they. There's has a money angle to it. I need to. I don't understand why people bitch about having to go in and out of workshop mode. I mean, I know I kind of bitched about it a little bit myself just a little bit ago, but it's really not that difficult. It's just annoying, especially since you can like highlight stuff from so far away. I'll tell my character to sleep 8 hours. When I get to that point. Oh yeah, that's right, I already cleared that part. Or like this. The vines that were growing on the house that didn't remove themselves when the house got torn down. It's a glaring mistake. To me, anyway. Like I said before, I acknowledge that my idea of perfection and things being finished are different than others. I realize. At least this way, I can't accidentally scrap the hedges in some areas. I used to hate these hedges with a passion before I started using mods and everything, because they're really hard to build when they're around. You know, they're hard to build when they're around. You know, because you can't build through them, and then I got the Scrap That Settlement mod, and it's Live and Dead add-on, and I was able to start scrapping even the hedges, and I grew to kind of like some of them. Talk about, change your heart and stuff. From I think it's just because they made it so that we kind of can't, or we're not allowed to do it, that made it so frustrating for me. Of course, this is before I started experimenting with build techniques and learning how to build a freaking elevator properly, and stuff like that. So that's right. Can't delete any of the trees over here, except for that one. Why? Anyway. Especially since you can delete the ones that are back there. I'll show you in a second. Get that. Need these. And this flamingos. Okay. Okay. But not the ones that are over here. None of that's allowed. Freaking stupid. Anyway. Bodies to the red roaches in here are gone. It never made sense to me why they made it so you can't scrap certain things like the towel racks and the shower stalls and stuff. But then again, it's the same thing that my brain goes, you should be able to repair the buildings, because it's obvious that at the very least the frame is solid on it. Even if the walls need to be the rust needs to be sanded, and the metal needs to be repaired or painted or both. Of course, then again, I have to remind myself that most of the people in the Commonwealth are not knowledgeable and that kind of thing, and most of them haven't bothered to try to learn. At least from the people that you see in the last 3 games, the first person I ever saw who admitted to the fact that he tinkered with technology, other than your father and just like little ones, like I can't remember her name, the one that has you run experiments and stuff for in Fallout 3, the one that lives in Megaton. I can't remember her name. Mora, I think was her name. I haven't played Fallout 3 in a really long time. She kind of tries to run experiments and learn new things, or learn things that were already known, or a combination thereof. But very, it seems like for everyday people, very few of them actually bother to learn things. They just kind of use what's already in the environment around them, which is, smart, technically. But, what happens in the future when all this stuff runs out, when all the scrap runs out and stuff? They're gonna have to make their own metals, their own, wood composites, their own stuff to do stuff with. Admittedly, it won't be anytime soon, but they'll have to eventually. And that's where my brain goes. My brain kind of semi-thinks of these people as real, not real as in like I'm psychotic or deluded or anything, but kind of as like real people in the factor of they need to learn how to do more than just scavenge old technology. They need to learn how to create their own. I mean, I'll say one thing about the Brotherhood of Steel. They may be dicks, they may hoard technology, but they're also learning more. Hey, Blue Flare! They're learning more about creating their own technologies, even if it is based off the old designs. At least they're doing it. Alright, gotta drink more water, apparently. I love Follow as well. This is my first time playing this long, doing survival mode though. Do my battery of. Well, of course they're making Fallout 5. The series is really, really popular. It'll be in development for about 5 years, development and creation. I should frame it that way. For probably the next 5 years. And then they'll, release it. Probably should eat too. Yeah, it's 6, almost 7 o'clock. Well, we're gonna have to wait. Games this good, this long, with this high level of detail and stuff, even with all the bugs and the glitches, takes a while to create and test. Though I hope next time they don't just do, they pay attention to some of the smaller details that bug me. Because there's small little things that just bug the hell out of me. That probably don't bug anybody else. I just you know, I've got level 1 autism and a very analytical mind, and so I look at some of these things and I'm like, why did they do this, or why didn't they notice this issue? Like the fact that no matter what you build or how you build or whether or not it has any windows or anything like that, it constantly rains indoors. Indoors. And you can't fix it. You can't stop it. Doesn't matter what you do. It will continue to rain, and everything inside will get wet, no matter what you do. Even if you build with the concrete build parts, it drives me crazy. And I tested it extensively. I built basically a big concrete box with no windows and one door. And the door didn't even have any windows in it either, and it still rained inside my house. Or the fact that even if you're... Okay, see you later. I'll keep talking to myself. Or the fact that the same concrete walls and stuff that would normally protect you from radiation, like from rad storms, don't protect you from that either. It irks me. I try not to think about it too much though. And I realize Bethesda's all like, it's a video game, you know, and I realize it's a video game. It's just, you know, if you're gonna have survival mode and you're gonna have all that, you should be nicer to people. Actually, like, pay attention to what I call the small shit. Show you guys a little something if you haven't already figured this out. This all takes so much longer since I have to, like, eat and sleep and stuff. I'm gonna run out of clean things to eat soon. Sort of. I still have the bloatfly meat that I can cook to help with that, but I'm gonna run out of clean resources soon. Apparently there was something in one of those dressers. I thought I had looked at all of these dressers and stuff in here. Huh. Popped on Fallout 5, talked to me for a little while, left. Happens a lot. I really like Jared though, and I like other Derek. They come in and actually talk to me for a little while. Like, I actually matter. There we go. Just right angle. Looks like a piece of, yeah, there we go. Somebody's doing something with lawn tools nearby. I know that the survival system forcing you to eat and drink and all that stuff is more realistic. But it's still a pain in my ass. Forcing you to stop to check that kind of thing, and making you sleep so you can't work 24/7 or travel around 24/7. You have to plan things out. Ow. Pardon me. I'm used to being able to delete leaves and stuff. Like the leaf piles and all that. Looks like I can't get that one, okay. It's too far back, covered by a double layer of the hedge stuff, so. I know technically I don't need this much wood. I could be leaving some of the trees and stuff, but since I'm gonna try to be using the resources to build my own place after I've built the sanctuary settlement, might as well take everything. They let me scrap anyway. Okay, I got the teapot. Hold on, I'm scratching my eyeball. There we go. If you get too close to the front of the house, Codsworth will start coming in to try to talk to you. Okay, everything I can scrap in here has been scrapped.
Yes.
Okay. Just a quick run through to make sure I got all the houses before I talk to him again. Okay. I missed something. There it is. That and that. But I got everything else from inside. I got all the stuff here. Look at that. Left that. Okay, I'm gonna move these forward. highlighted some over there earlier. Alright. Flamingo. Flamingos get their coloring from eating shrimp. That's what makes their feathers pink. I used to, you know, do, not study, but I used to, like a lot of, like, sea creatures and birds and stuff. I was interested in them, so I used to go to the zoo. My mom used to take me to the zoo all the time. At the zoo that I used to go to, in my hometown, they've got, a flock of flamingos that live there. And, so they would teach you on the little, tours and stuff, all about how they got their coloring, you know, what they ate, and the fact that, you know, they've got really good balance, etc., 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 etc. I want to go to the zoo again, but I don't want to go to my local zoo. Not that I wouldn't, it just, I've been there so many times when I was a kid that it's kind of like, I want to do something new. Like, I want to go down to San Diego, maybe, because I live in California. Alright, so I cleared that house out, got the stuff from back there, got the stuff from over here. Cleared out everything except for the safe, I believe, in here, right? Yep, okay. I'll clear the safe once I can open it, or crack it, as it were. Alright, did that, got all of that set up. Have to clear out that place. Alright. Clear. Okay, this is the only one I haven't done. Alright. Save the radio. Ooh. Thirsty again. Means I'm probably thirsty. I mean, thirsty, but, hungry. And I'm out of normal water. Wrong. Really? Oh, wow. Look at that. Looks like I'm gonna have to go and drink out of the river. Yay, I'm about to get radiated. can make purified water by filling the bottles and then taking them over to my workstation, my cooking station, and doing dirty water to purified water. Survival fact for real life as well. You can boil water to take out the bacteria. Won't take out, you know, artificial toxins, but will at least, kill the bacteria. And then you can filter it through cotton. So if you get stranded out in the forest, you can boil some water using anything that you can think of container-wise that can be put near a heat source. So pots. There are some types of, like, you can make wooden bowls that are thick, that can be used near a fire, can't be put over the fire, but to help heat up and boil the water with using stones, stuff like that. I don't camp, but I used to be a campfire kid, and before I transitioned and everything, I was a Girl Scout. And because they won't let, well, now they will, but back when I was a child, there was no such thing as transgender kids. And so I was not allowed in the Boy Scouts, even though I wish I could have been in the Boy Scouts instead of the Girl Scouts. They always had the more interesting crap. Of course, I also didn't know I was trans until I was like 18, and had never even heard of it until I talked to a trans man that I met, and I thought I was just abnormal even for a gay girl. I thought I was just a weird lesbian. Anyway, let's get back to building my stuff. So, take what doesn't, it's the same amount of wood. Alright. Since I'm not getting too fancy, I'm not going to worry about building to the edges. Just need to make sure that I can put 3 bunk beds in, and then a grow space. So this is enough for 3 bunk beds. And then the grow space I'll actually get a little fancy with, because I like it better. So really, does it take that much to do the regular concrete floors too? I don't know, actually it takes less. Okay, so but I want to okay, so I'll use these. It's gotta be, oh, I forgot to, I gotta do that. God damn it. Store, back to this. Okay, I gotta put these in. Just because it drives me nuts. Oh, okay. Now I can put the other ones in. Okay, I put in 6 of them. And there we go. Now we've got the grow area, once I get the walls up. The walking area. I'm going to put a little patio back here to put the barbecue and everything on. And then this will be the front entrance area. And this will be the sleeping area. Takes glass to do this. Dear, getting windows. Come on. not getting windows because I need all the glass I can get to. Oh, come on, really? All the glass I can get to build the grow area. Go. Then I need pony walls. Why aren't you going? There we go. Pony walls. Okay. Roof. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water, let the effing burn. Effing burn. It's an actual song, y'all. From the 90s. Or very early 90s. Okay, so since I'm gonna do a little area, let's do this. I forget. So put that there. We're gonna do a little 6x6. Fix that. There we go. Wait, I gotta wait on that part. So I'm gonna do that. Basically, making the last two things so I can't mistakenly run out of materials for the porch. Okay. And I ran out of glass. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, but at least I can put the floors in. Put stuff up here. Can arrange everything. Let's get the porch in, and then the fence built in. There we go. And then, oh, wrong one. Go. And then I gotta go here and here, and put in my favorite fencing. No, don't need stairs there, apparently. Okay. That's cool. Down here. I know, this part of the game for me, well, for most people, is very boring. I actually get some joy out of it. I'm just moving everything forward again. I actually have fun learning and designing and creating new ways of doing settlements within the restrictions of the settlements, settlement sizes, and the resources provided in the vanilla game. When I say vanilla game, I include the Creation Club because I see the Creation Club stuff as DLC. DLC that's provided by the community for each other, with the backing and approval of Bethesda, not just the, sure, you can do it, you know, whatever, like with just regular mods. I will admit the mods make things a lot easier. Some of the ones that I use aren't even like what I would call cheap mods. They just tweak the vanilla resources settings and stuff like that, like Eleonora's tweaks and fixes. I think of that mod of hers as a unofficial patch. It makes defenses worth more. It makes a lot of things easier, actually. Like the water collector, the water filter, purifier, whatever you want to call it, that I put in the river. That would have been like, I think 30 on the on how much it made instead of the 10 that you get out of it right now, and stuff like that. So let's see, put it back behind, just like that, and that's done there. Okay, let's check my. Can't do that one yet. Hello. Sprechen Sie English? I think it's how you say that. That looks like Russian or German or Slavic letters in your name, and I. Too far apart. Okay. Let's do that, and then we're gonna do America. I know, that was lame, but funny to me. Okay, so pictures. Pictures. Okay, decorations, make them happy. Put the beds in. I need glass in order to put lighting in, but I'll be able to put the beds in at least. This is from Eleonora's contribution to the DLC called Home Decor. And it allows you to have more beds into a smaller area, of course, bunk beds. However, there is a slight flaw to them. I have never seen both settlers on both bunks ever in the entirety that I've been using them. So sometimes you will have one or two settlers just wandering around at night, even though they supposedly have the resources that they're supposed to have for living their lives. Go. I want to put these in too. I might have to expand the porch back here because I want to put two of them in, and that's not enough space. So, put these back in the workshop right now. Because again, no, just kidding. It's the help with having reasonably realistic walking space. See, reasonable walking space to get to both the pommel horses and the weightlifting machines, the flat bench presses. Yes, I know what they're called. So that'll make everybody happy. And I think the thing I'm looking for is under miscellaneous decorations. I'm looking for radios. I know I can make one of those, but I'm not going to right now. Alright. So, put one there. One right there. One right there. One just inside where the door is going to be, in here. Right there. No. Well, yeah. No, because this is temporary. Okay. My brain's going, yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Yeah, I can do it. Don't need to do it. This is why I needed fertilizer still. No, I didn't do the decoration one. Alright. Put that in here. I can build the last of it around. Around it. Yeah, I could do that here. Won't hurt anything. so many hours playing this. And it's what I get for that. Okay, hungry and thirsty again. Yay! God. I don't like paying attention to this crap. I really don't. You are properly fed. Yay! You are properly hydrated. Yay! Okay. Codsworth.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Codsworth? You're still here. So, other people could still be alive too.
But of course I'm still
sorry,
here.
I said I wasn't gonna quote. Sorry.
Radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International. But you seem the worst aware. Best not let the wife see you in that state. Where is the missus, by the way?
She's in a better place.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad...
He was less than a year old. How did he like charades? Or charades, as he says.
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years? What? Are you...
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
Codsworth, you're acting...
Pardon me, I yawned in your guys' ear again.
What's wrong?
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car. How do you polish rust?
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? Mrs. and young Sean may turn up yet.
Codsworth, I already looked. They're not here.
Then they're really gone, aren't they? No, sir.
Sean's out there, Codsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, sir? Plenty of people there. And last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir. You'll find young Sean. I know you will. I shall remain here and secure the home.
Time is it? do not have time to run to Grey Garden and back right now. I do, however, have time to go and get dog meat. And go check out the water tower and that half-buried stash. There's some water up there, and there's more beer bottles and stuff to put dirty water in to make purified water at Red Rocket. Though I'll have to pick up dog meat, get the healing items, dash like I do in my normal games to avoid the mole rats.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself? You seem like an okay guy. Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Healing items there. Healing item there. Alright, let's go. If you stay in the Red Rocket settlement border too long, an ambush of mole rats will come out. For those of you who have not played the game before, but you can avoid that by ignoring cleaning it out right now. Yeah, carrying too much can't run, but I got dog meat with me, so I can do that. I can have him carry some of this. I should have made a Alright, come here, dog.
Hey,
right
over here.
Come on, come here. There you go. I wish you could name, dog meat, whatever you wanted. I think I'll have him carry the stuff I'm gonna sell. Right now. I forgot to put my backpack on, that'll probably help. Alright. Put 25 on. That on. If I wear the whoever made the graphic t-shirt DLC from Creation Club made it so that you can't wear leg armor while you're wearing it. It's kind of a pain in the tuchus. I'll go activate Carla. The build that I'm doing for this character is actually wildly different than I typically build my characters, because I have to put in the factor of surviving. So the lead belly perk is something that is very much important for a survival character, as well as a few other ones that I've been investing in. Blowfly and other pests. Do I have? I do. Really, dog meat, you asshole? I need the meat from that, jerk. I know I called him an asshole. He's both an asshole and a jerk. Alright. No meat. Fucking. I'm gonna cuss a lot. Good thing this isn't, I'm not allowed to monetize my videos anymore. So, not because of strikes on my account or anything, it just, I don't have enough followers and I don't get enough views to justify them paying me anymore, apparently, even though none of my videos were monetized at that point.
Yeah?
Excuse me.
So what's your story? Looking
Trade,
to
rob me,
rob
directions to Diamond
Or just
City.
ask directions to Diamond City.
Just looking for love, sweetheart.
Boy,
It's my
you come to the
favorite.
wrong place.
It's my favorite
My
line that
days
you get
of
in the
blondes
entire
is
game.
past. But I'll tell you what, wise ass. You made it.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here's what I got.
Too far. Like so, I need leg. I'll have that all done. God, these prices are crazy. Okay. I'm thinking. This is a lot harder than it used to be because I used to just sell all the pre-war food and crap. Good, and now she'll come to Sanctuary, periodically. Oh, right, I was gonna go over here. Brahmin, okay. Who is that with that Brahmin? Who are you?
Hold up a minute. You looking to buy a Brahmin? Top quality.
Yes!
Price guaranteed.
Sorry.
Well, that's a damn shame.
Oh, shit, Carla! Carla, god damn it. Shit, she walks fast.
Huh?
Come on.
Carla.
Hey there. Grading?
Yes.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Yeah, keep your shit.
Hopefully I can find that lady when I get back there. God damn it. No, not right now. Come on. I need to find that lady. Brahmin lady. Where are you? There you are. Brahmin lady.
Hey there.
Oh, hey. Did you think it over and change your mind?
Yes.
Sure, I'll take her.
Oh, great, great. Just tell me where you want me to...
Hmm?
Good doing business with you, man. I'm sure I'll see you around.
I have my own Robin. I've never run into that Lady Kelly before. Alright. That was awesome. That'll give me... randomly Brahmin meat will start showing up in your settlements inventory when you have Brahmin in the place. God damn it, what it sank into the ground, didn't it? Stupid fucking... Okay. It hasn't said I'm tired yet. There's no effect levels right now. If I go that way, I'll run into Grorsky's cabin. But I kind of want to do it, but I kind of know I need to get back to Sanctuary. Hello, my beautiful, beautiful Bessie. Give me name Bessie. Sorry. I'm a little weird. Okay, I'm a lot weird. But at least I'm entertaining. I think. Back the way we came, because I don't want to go into Concord. Though I do want to go up there and get the Hubflower. This. La-dee-da, huh? Anyway. Yeah, fatigue and lack of... I should... I think I have... Yes! How do I get fatigue? Oh, from... it's from being dehydrated. Alright, got you. Let's go. Through here, I'm gonna give it another little while, and like another day or two. Is it in the game? 10 p.m. Alright, so I gotta get it back to the... God, I wish I could fast travel. It's gonna add hours to gameplay, making it so that I can't fast travel. Since I'm gonna be using this as a temporary place to stay for now. I'm waiting for the... There we go. This will make it so that I can put the stuff that I'm going to trade in future quests or things that I need to use later in general, or stuff that I can sell. I can put in here. Yeah, everything's got weight now. God damn it. I'll go get the dirty water in the beer bottles. Make the purified water, and then I'm mildly curious about how many rats I'd get if I drank that. But since I can make purified water and I have purified water inventory, might as well use it. God, that feels so unrealistic to me. And that just don't look, Derek. Don't look, and you'll be fine. Okay. You feel peckish from lack of food. I have these really cool paints. Paint. I can't do any more of these. Alright. Let's do this. No straps. I usually... hold on, dog. Hold on. Improves agility. Improves endurance. Hold on, dog, okay? Hold on, guys. Another brief intermission while I take the dog outside or feed him. I'm not sure which. Hi guys, I'm gonna take a brief break to have a snack because I just realized I haven't eaten in a couple, like 3 or 4 hours. So I'm gonna have a brief snack, and then I will be back. And I am back. At least I think I'm back. It never really tells me when my thing's actually going. Give me a second. You would think. Ah. I will be right back. I need to test and make sure that my microphone's working. You guys can still hear me, but if my microphone's actually working, they need to make it so that there's a thing. Hello? Okay. It's working. I'm back. Alright. So I just woke up for the day. What am I gonna do right now? I have my own Brahmin. It's called Bessie. Hello, Bessie. Alright. So, what do I want to do right now? I need to make it out to Drumlin Diner. Or I need to... Yeah, I'll go this way. I'll go and do the robotic scrapyard. Wait, I gotta go over here. It's a little bit this way first. At least now that this stuff doesn't really hurt me too bad, I can, you know, the wild fruits and stuff, I can, just carry around those and harvest them when I run into them. I know there's a dock over here somewhere. Don't know where it is. There it is. Let leaf. That is kinda cool looking. Dogs yelling. Mom's yelling at the dogs again. Really hydrated. Alright. Okay. Dogs are bugging my mom. Bridge. Log bridge. There's wild, vicious animals over here. Come on. I'll shoot you in the head. Okay, that's about. Though I only need to do that, and Dogmeat will take care of the rest of it. I just got bit. I know I did. Where'd the body go? There it is. Oh hey, a flower. Mongrel meat. Mongrel meat. Okay. Should be. There it is. Okay, so then we go this way. I don't like how enemies are not on your radar anymore. I do not like that. I don't know, I'll have to do some research online and see if there's any way of fixing that. They would have tried to kill me anyway. I do need glass for my build, so Dogmeat, you are just frickin' annoying. I fully expected it to tell me it can't go that way. Okay, there we go. I found the edge of the map. Yeah, you run. Hold on a second. Fixing my belly. There we go. Flower. Show you something, you guys, something a little nifty. Mini nuke. Fat man. Flamer fuel. Alright. I'll probably do a straight back to Sanctuary at this point. Once I'm done here. And then I'll get the scar box in a second. I need the tape from there. And then you do this. Except for this. I don't need more vision. Seems stupid, but it'll at least help with radiation when it crosses things. Okay. Right over here. If you play the holotape from your Pip-Boy, the sentry bot won't attack you. Unless you shoot at it. Oh, dog meat, you asshole. Again. Everything. Alright. And then what you do after he's cleared the mole rats for you, since you can't send him to Sanctuary or anything like that, all you can do is follow him to other U.S. military sites from pre-war. You just do this. Wait until the cloud and the fire dissipates. Okay. You just get over there and scrap the stuff that he's got. Now this is the thing, other than the mini nuke and the Fat Man that I want to show you, there's another thing I want to show you that's right across from here. It's a Crash Vertibird, I don't know if you can see it there. And it just res, but there is power armor here. Okay. And since you self-destructed that guy, you have fusion cores. In a survival game, I'm going to assume that power armor is going to be a necessity of life. So we're going to go back this direction, and we're gonna head back to Sanctuary the way we came, or relatively close to it. I know what it looks like. It looks so weird with. Anyway, okay, so is that my lake? Yeah, that's my lake. Okay, so I gotta go this way. Hope that no Mirelurks pop up if I go near the lake. And follow the coastline. Oh, god damn it. I know I feel ill. At that range, even at 70-something%, how the hell did I miss? Really? Everything else in survival mode is realistic except for that, apparently. Ah, fucking piece of shit. I love this game, but it's a piece of shit. Ill with fatigue. Come on, show me your face, bastard. Mirelurk nest over here. Oh, really? Son of a bitch. Oh, come on, I broke the other egg. Piece of shit. There's another nest hidden. God damn it. I hate Mirelurks. I've hated Mirelurks since Fallout 3. That was the first Fallout I actually ever played. Though, when they gave away the first one for the anniversary, I did try it. I just don't like it. I didn't get into gaming until stuff made sense. It was a little bit easier. Keyboard and mouse playing actually hurts my hands really bad. So. Ha! Okay, well, I'll have to keep that in mind for my next playthrough. I did not know any of this was here. It'll save caps if those leather pieces are always there every playthrough. Alright. I'm trying to find water that isn't too deep because the power mill will get bogged down if the water's too deep. Or I can just use the bridge I used to get over there. Right. I have the antibiotics in my inventory. What am I doing? Thirsty from lack of water. Anytime I take medicine! Feel better, but still parched. Fucking assholes. Properly hydrated. Yay. I'm doing better now than I did my first playthrough in survival mode. I think it's because I'm smarter. I'm not trying to be as gung-ho. Ooh, Carla's here. No. No. Okay.
Yes?
I'll just start really yelling at.
Need to pick something up? Road's pretty long from here.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
Alright. Right, she's only got the stuff that I sold her earlier. Let's see. What are you doing, dog? Back up, puppy. I got my puppy dog in here, wanting to be on my lap. Why do you want to be on my lap, puppy? Stop. Need that. Stop. insert. There we go. Alright, let's see. I don't need it. Oh, alright. Always take your fusion core out of your stuff. Out of your power armor. Otherwise, your settlers will use your power armor.
Pick something up? Road's pretty long from here.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
Oh. Stop doing that. Wait, I need those. Hold on, guys. What, Duck? What? Why? Do you have to go outside? Okay. Well, guys, I'm gonna stop streaming for today. I'm gonna continue playing the same game because you guys don't need to see every moment that I'm playing in order to experience survival mode. And you've seen how time-consuming, having to walk out and then walk back instead of fast travel, having to take time to make food and other supplies to take with you, basically having to do short trips at the beginning of the game until you get Sanctuary set up with the people from Concord, and you've established at least a couple other places to sleep. Like, I'm gonna have to do like a miniature way station at the Starlight Drive-In to help out with that, because the drive-in's within a day's walk to anything that's in Boston. So I'll be able to do Sanctuary to the drive-in, and then from the drive-in to everywhere else. Okay, Ducky, get down. Yes, it is addictive as hell. I'm trying survival mode, and I'm doing pretty successful for the second time I've tried it anyway. First time I kept getting myself killed. But I was actually going to be finishing my stream for tonight because I've been playing on the stream for 3 hours. So I will talk at you next time, Other Derek, alright? Alright. Thank you for coming and watching the stream, even if you only did catch like the last minute of it. And I will talk at you tomorrow. See y'all later.